Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Again, I think. Yeah. We're doing another game. Okay, so, fun fact. I was about to take a shower after, the last video I just uploaded. And then this game started. And they said they were going to start in 25 minutes. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go head out and do a shower. And then they threatened to start when I left to go take a shower. So here we are. The game literally started early because I was going to go take a shower. Yeah, that's I really want this game to be over. I really, really smell, and I need to take a shower, but I cannot because I have to produce content for all of you. So, yeah, this is another Gen 6 starting Bo3 between Wanka and Leru, who was named Maple77. So this matchup is pretty decent for Wanka, I guess. This is Gen 6, right? Yeah, so Wanka can literally destroy Maple if he's not careful. Because, wait. Okay, never mind. He has Gash down. I don't know why I didn't see that. But yeah, Wanka can absolutely eviscerate Maple, because from experience, I can tell you right now, Mega Gyarados on flying absolutely eviscerates ground. It's disgusting how good it is. But yeah, this matchup can be heavily in Wanka's favor if he plays properly, but Maple also has Mamoswine and Hippowdon and Excadrill. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna go get some water, because I have not gotten up from this chair for the past hour, so give me a few seconds. Okay. Okay. So, oh my god, my throat is so dry. Alright, so I guess we're waiting to see what Leru thinks is the right play here. He clicks Stone Edge on the Togekiss and Mega Evolves, and then uses Stone Edge on Togekiss. Sorry if my commentary is bad. I wasn't expecting to be commentating this game, but yeah. So Togekiss is not Scarf, which I guess is fine, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I really don't know this generation super well. But yeah, I know that Garchomp does run Mix though, so I'm not surprised that it used Draco Meteor. That's not super fire, that's kind of expected. He probably also has Fire Blast on there. And Earthquake as his last move. In fact, that's the really standard Garchomp set. Oh my god. Yeah, also I'm literally so like blazed out. Alright, so yeah, look, oh my god, these two are this is actually a really intense and funny game, but like I'm just absolutely dead right now, so I really am sorry for not providing the quality commentary. But yeah, Hippowdon is in right now. Gliscor has its Toxic Orb activated, so there's no gimping to be found. Hippowdon is forced to switch out. I guess that was good awareness by Wanka. But now Mamoswine comes in for free and can kind of click buttons. He has to be careful about how he treats Gyarados, though. He definitely doesn't click Earthquake. I think he clicks Icicle Crash 1000% of the time. Togekiss Togekiss is dead now. We don't know if he's Choice Band or Expert Belt. Probably not Expert Belt, because Expert Belt's a bad item. Or at least it's finding its way out of the competitive metagame. Oh, here comes Gyarados. I think he might substitute here, because the Intimidate is actually kind of vital. Alright, so what does he do? He Dragon Dances. Alright, not bad, not bad. Dragon Dance also isn't a bad play. I'm not sure if it it should KO Hippowdon from this range, I think. If he Mega Evolves here, I think he does kill Hippowdon. Yeah, and Gastrodon ain't gonna do anything. If he Mega Evolves, he doesn't have to do anything about Gastrodon. Clear Smog? Nope, Scald. You hate to see it, you hate to see it. Wanka literally won if he didn't get burned there. Because, yeah, as you can see, Mold Breaker prevents Gastrodon from activating Storm Drain, which is why Megas on types that they don't belong on usually aren't a thing, but I digress. So Maple definitely prevented Wanka from just straight up 6-0ing his team, and that was very good by Maple, and I think the rest of this matchup should go his way. Why am I calling it Maple? It's literally Leru. So he burns Thundurus by clicking Scald. I'm not sure if I agree with that play, because I think Grass Knot was kind of obvious from Thundurus. I mean, it really wouldn't switch in regardless. Yeah, Leru doesn't play SS at all, so that's probably why Wanka is going to be going that. But yeah, we're assuming Wanka's going to lose, and he probably is. I mean, he can't really do much about Landorus and Mamoswine afterwards. This team is actually kind of Mamoswine weak, to be honest with you. Because if you didn't like instantly win with Gyarados, like your entire team gets dismantled by Mandibuzz absolutely and completely. So I guess that was his game plan. He was planning that out carefully. And that's honestly not a bad game plan at all, because Gyarados is just stupid good against ground. But like he got too greedy against Gastrodon, in my opinion. Or nah, it's because he wasn't Substitute. This is why I like Substitute over Taunt, because even though Taunt is decent, I won't lie to you, it is pretty decent. I think Substitute just allows you to like sit in front of like certain would-be checks, like Clear Smog Gastrodon, for example. He would have covered his options and wouldn't have had to risk getting burnt there. He could have just substituted and then just like swept the rest of his team really easily with absolutely no issue. I think his Mamoswine is banned, because if he switches out, it's definitely banned. Because I don't think there's a single Zapdos that goes to outspeed Jolly Mamoswine. Unless it's outspeeding Heatran. Yeah, I still don't know if that's a thing. I didn't even get to ask the pro players that I have connections with if Zapdos outspeeds Heatran. Never got to ask. He gets the crit anyway, so it doesn't matter. And it's not like Zapdos really did much, so I guess that play was fine. Ice Shard obviously kills, and Landorus dies to Ice Shard, yeah. Pretty uneventful game, but as I said, Mamoswine completely dismantles this team once Gyarados is gone, and Maple displayed just that. Leru displayed just that. So yeah, alright, that was the first game. Not a bad game at all. Definitely was this is a volatile matchup for sure, but Maple played carefully, properly, and didn't get too overconfident or too blind or careless. I should say. He didn't get careless, and he played very carefully. And because he played like this, he was able to not lose, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's see the next match. They're bringing him to SS apparently, so don't really know what he's gonna do. Now, unfortunately, I don't know Leru's patterns a lot, but I do know one thing about him is that he likes bringing unorthodox builds. And I think I mentioned this in the draft video as well, that he doesn't really bring traditional builds, especially in any metagame that he's familiar in. I'm not sure if that's going to be true for SS though, because he only does that when he's comfortable. So he might bring something standard and strong instead, and just run like, or bring a standard looking team and then use unusual sets. Or he might do something else. Who knows? But yeah, I think Leru is going to bring a standard team, and Wanka might bring a standard team as well, actually. Because I don't think neither of these players play SS, and neither of them are like that, neither of them are that fire where they can bring like a really off-the-rails team. I think they're both going to try and bring something standard. We might be seeing a water mirror, a water psychic mirror, water psychic, water psychic, maybe even like a maybe like a, I don't know, what's another high tier type? I can't think of them right now. I don't have the tier list in front of me, but like we might be seeing two high tier types probably duking it out right now. Don't really know for sure which one who is going to bring though. I think water is definitely going to get used by one of them though. I think water is going to get used. If I had to make a prediction, I think water might be seen used by one of them. Decent chance of that happening, but we shall see. We shall see. Gen 6 is a pretty interesting generation, because I actually thought it was pretty primitive that they still kept the old Mega Rule, but I think that gives this gen like a little bit of its identity. Because even though the Mega Rule is obviously stupid in this generation, it's like pretty nice to be able to use Pokemon like Gyarados on certain types, but obviously, there's some broken things, and certain Pokemon are banned because of that, like Charizard and Altaria. Anyway, Gen 8. Let's see here. So, what would you look at that? I was right. Someone brought water. Why do I know these players so well? It's actually crazy. It is actually so crazy that I know these players so well. It really is insane. It's crazy. It's crazy. I literally knew one of them was going to bring water. One of them had to bring water. It's just crazy. Why? Just why? Okay, it's not like water's bad. I'm not complaining, but like, I shouldn't have known that he was going to bring water. Or at least someone was going to bring water. Alright, so looking at this matchup, Keldeo obviously goes to town on Steel, but it's not super easy because Ferrothorn is a big thorn in Water's side, so I think this is definitely going to be one of the who's the better player matchups. Alright, so Pelipper is in, Rain is up, Jirachi is in, he sends in Toxapex. Whoa, the anti-rain measure. Alright, so he's running Thunder on his Jirachi, which is obviously bad outside of, you know, rain, or dealing with rain, so there's that. He probably sent out Swampert here, because Swampert can take a hit and Revenge Killer Jirachi super easily, so unless he's like a berry, I'm pretty sure Swampert is like the best. What am I saying? Swampert, Seismitoad is definitely the best switch in here out of Eject Button. Either that or Kingdra. But I feel like you'd want Swampert because he can actually do a lot of damage to Ferrothorn. He might be thinking about Keldeo too, but like that's too risky. In my opinion, at least. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me take another sip of water because my voice is getting raspy. Alright, I am not particularly sure what we're waiting on or who we're waiting on. I think we're waiting on Leru. Well, yeah, we have to be waiting on Leru because Toxapex is switching out with his eject button. So he's definitely trying to decide which Pokemon is the right pick. If you want my opinion, I think Swampert is the safest pick right here. Because obviously it's immune to Thunder, doesn't have to worry about missing its stab move and Earth Power. And it can even use Hydro Pump if it wants to. I think he's calculating if Earth Power kills, potentially. Because there's a chance that it might not kill. Because Swampert is... Seismitoad is not super strong. And yeah, Wanka's starting on the timer because he doesn't want to wait all day. Yeah, sent out Seismitoad, finally. That is the safest play, in my opinion. Ooh. That is not what I was expecting. That is physical Seismitoad, not special Seismitoad. So that's probably why he was calcing. Because he needed to test how much damage it actually did. He was probably putting in the set 2, like, piece by piece. That's really annoying. But yeah, Ferrothorn is in now, and Ferrothorn is extremely potent right now, because I think he can just click Power Whip on pretty much anyone and do, like, a crap ton of damage. And if Pex comes in, he just Leech Seeds, or even Power Whips again, predicting a switch out, because, like, nothing on this team, like, takes a Power Whip really well. I mean, Kingdra can, so can Pelipper, but they don't really want that damage. Alright, he misses Power Whip anyway. He might Rocks here. There's a chance he might Rocks here. I don't think he will, though. I think he wants to keep up the offensive pressure, not really set up. Okay, never mind, he spikes. Wait, then who are Rocks on? Maybe it's either Cobalion or Excadrill. Or he might not be running Rocks at all, because I've been hearing a lot of pro players are just dropping Rocks completely now. Because they just don't think it's that good anymore. Thanks to people running heavy-duty boots. Alright, so you don't want Ferrothorn burned in this matchup ever. So if he burns here... Yeah, if he burnt, that was really bad for Wanka. Because, like, you really don't want to get burnt in this matchup. Alright, in comes Jirachi. That's actually a pretty decent play, because now Rain, obviously, runs out this turn. And Ferrothorn is in again. Slowking probably gets killed by Ferrothorn. I think he's faster than Ferrothorn, though, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, he's slightly faster than Ferrothorn. So, that's assuming no speed investment. Ferrothorn puts down spikes again. Fine plays, fine plays. Jirachi comes in, takes the burn. Okay, no burn. Slowking comes in, takes some chip damage. Psychic is used. It looks like he might be Scarf. He's definitely choiced Jirachi, I think. Does he get burned here? Wow, he's getting extremely lucky by not getting burned. He really shouldn't be, like, playing with fire but that much, because he really, because Maple is definitely trying to burn him, because if he burns him, that means Keldeo can switch in, well, not really switch in safely, but Keldeo has a better, ADV against Ferrothorn if he's burned. So burning Ferrothorn is very, very key in this matchup. Alright, not Seismitoad, Aegislash comes in. Wow, that did 25% to Aegislash? Damn, Pex is packing. So Aegislash is in. Say is revealing information to the entirety of Monotype. Probably should have disabled PMs. I don't want to be mean, though. But yeah, Keldeo used Calm Mind, got Toxic by Aegislash, because Aegislash is obviously a pain in the neck. Also, this is Subtox Aegislash, best Aegislash set in my opinion. But yeah, Say is explaining why in the last video he didn't use Psychic. I was shocked by it, if you watch the video. But yeah, didn't think he'd be watching it right now. Oh my god, he's revealing sets. I really need to block PMs from him right now. He's revealing too much. I'll PM him later. By the way, say if you're watching this video, once it goes up, I wasn't trying to ignore you. I was just I really don't want you to reveal too much, especially on a public video. So yeah, Ferrothorn putting down Leech Seed against Toxapex, still risking that burn, which is kind of ridiculous. Wanka is playing very balls to the wall right now, and he doesn't get burned again. What is going on? What is going on with this man? Alright, Earthquake would be free here if Pelipper didn't come in for free. Rock Slided, very predictable. Earthquake was kind of free against everyone else, so I guess I understand why he went Pelipper, but that's kind of predictable in my opinion. I mean, he did get punished if he, he got punished if he didn't do that. But yeah, Pelipper is going to either... Okay, so because he doesn't have rocks, he doesn't stop Pelipper from doing anything. So he can still come in and put rain up again. And if his Excadrill is... no, his Excadrill has to be Scarf, because non-Scarf variants don't run Rock Slide. They just run Iron Head and Earthquake, Swords Dance, and Rapid Spin, so... they don't really run anything else. Either that, or this is the first Rapid Spin set, or Rapid Spin Swords Dance set, or non-choice set that just runs Rock Slide. And he's going to be innovating the metagame, but who knows? Alright, he clicked Rock Slide again, which is a fair play. It's a fair play. But he is now... Kingdra is now in an advantageous position, which is not good, because Steel doesn't really have a ton of switch-ins, besides Ferrothorn, obviously. And you kind of don't want Ferrothorn super chipped, but I think Ferrothorn might be safe here. Because I don't think Hurricane does too much, and if he uses Hurricane, you can just switch out back to Aegislash and get some offensive pressure if he clicks it again. But yeah, I don't think this is like horrible, but it's definitely not in his favor. I don't think Kingdra really has a move to still to deal with Steel types, which is good because it would be broken if it did. Does it have Focus Blast? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, yeah, used Hydro Pump, did a lot of damage. Not having leftovers is really beginning to matter right now. And Wanka is kind of on the back foot right now. He has to probably spam Protect this turn, Leech Seed, and try and get Ferrothorn back up to full HP. Because he absolutely needs Ferrothorn in this matchup, otherwise Keldeo runs over him like a truck. Keldeo running him over and, like, just water spam in general is just going to wear him the hell down. So, yeah. He switches out Kingdra. Interesting. Didn't think he'd do that, because I feel like you'd have a better advantageous position if you just clicked Hydro Pump again. The Pex gets paralyzed and Ferrothorn stays healthy. I'm not sure if I agree with Mabel's play there, but it probably makes sense. I don't doubt it probably made sense. Alright, he clicks Earthquake. Slowking gets hella chipped. Pelipper's probably going to come in now because it's really obvious you don't want anything else to take chip from this thing. So, yeah. If he's non-choice, he'd reveal it now, but he's not non-choice because, like I said, Rock Slide is always run on choice sets. He stayed in confidently to try and bait out the Pelipper, which honestly isn't that bad, but I feel like... you know what? I guess it was fine, because, like, a lot of players do like to stay in sometimes on the predictable switch to gain offensive pressure, so I don't really blame Wanka for staying in and clicking Earthquake, especially since Slowking could just use Teleport. So yeah, I guess that was okay, but could have made a better play, in my opinion. But right now, Pelipper is definitely switching out, because it's basically a free... Oh! Oh my god, he actually did it. He's insane. He's crazy. He's actually crazy. Oh my god, he has Rock Slide and... Oh my god. So that means he must not be Sword Stance, right? Or maybe he just doesn't have Iron Head because he has, like, a bunch of Steel Step on everything else. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. He actually did it. He actually had Rapid Spin. He actually wasn't a choice set. That's crazy. Alright, looks like this is Choice Scarf Cabaleon, so that's his Choice Scarfer of choice. Koba isn't that bad of a Choice Scarfer, but I personally think it's awful. Probably my fighting bias speaking in, but I have used it on Steel in Gen 7 before. That thing is weak as hell. Without Z-moves, that thing just barely packs punches against anything. Even as like a revenge killer, it just does not kill what you would think it would kill. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. For reference, it doesn't revenge kill Tapu Koko. I mean, not Tapu Koko. You obviously don't revenge kill that, but it doesn't revenge kill Tapu Bulu with Stab Iron Head, which is ridiculous. I'm getting off track, but yeah. Excadrill, Rapid Spin on Kingdra, that was kind of a power play. I'm not sure if Earthquake kills Keldeo at this range. It might. He probably wants to calc that, but if I remember correctly, I think that thing did like 60 to 80% to Keldeo. So it'd be a high roll to kill him now. Or it's like a 50-50 almost-ish. I don't know. I don't think it kills at this range though. At least not confirmed. Yeah, no, it doesn't kill. That's what I thought. He should have calced there, because Excadrill was hella powerful. I guess he does still have Corviknight though. If he's a bulk up set, that is. Because bulk up Corviknight definitely beats the rest of this team. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. This Bo3 suddenly just got a lot more interesting. Oh, yeah, I understand this play. Yeah, I understand that play. He was baiting out with Protect, right? Okay, yeah, that's also a good play. Not sure why he used Scald when he knows Knockoff literally breaks that. It's kind of crazy. See, now he's fishing for drops, I guess. He goes into Rachi on the recover. Not bad, not bad. U-turns out. I guess he was expecting him to switch because of you-know-what. Paralyzed. Disgusting. Now he's setting up spikes because now he doesn't have a defogger, which is pretty good. And now, finally, Ferrothorn gets burned. But at this point in the game, the burn doesn't really matter that much anymore. Because Keldeo is already incredibly low. In fact, Keldeo's dead. Keldeo literally can't come in for the rest of the game. So that's fantastic, actually, because now Wanka could just do whatever he wants. Especially with Ferrothorn, because nothing switches into it. Even with a burn, it still packs a punch against Slowking. And it's just going to Leech Seed everyone else. He still, I mean, yeah, Leru still does have the Regenerator Core. Wait, I thought this thing used Rest. Wait, did I? Was I seeing things? I could have sworn that thing used Rest. Okay, okay, I'm actually insane. I'm actually insane, because I could have sworn that used Rest. Ignore me, but yeah, Toxapex and Slowking both get heavily worn down by spike pressure and just the constant offense that Wanka can put on. So this game will probably end very shortly, because Maple can't keep this up for much longer. Yeah, Pex took like 50 just for switching in there. And it's still paralyzed, so you don't know when it's going to move again. Yeah, this thing is still incredibly annoying, but, like, you can wear it down eventually. You just have to play absolutely careful around it. If I was Wanka, though, I'd probably, like, start doing stuff with Corviknight. Oh, he finally got a defense drop, which is very good for him. You absolutely don't want your leftovers knocked off. Yeah, that was safe. Ooh! Wow, he stayed on the aggressive to stop the slow king. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, and now Keldio's gone. Keldeo was going to be dead anyway, so I guess it didn't really matter. But, like, yikes. Alright, damn! Got him with the ooh, that knockoff was bad. That knockoff was really bad. Because now he can just choose whatever move he wants. Before you could have locked him into Slow King by using Psychic, but now there's no prediction. Now it can just do whatever it wants. And I think at this point, Wanka has already won the game. There is nothing he can... Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, Wanka won. It's fine. That crit was definitely scary, but didn't matter in the end. Wanka's playing hella safe right now, trying to keep as much health as possible. Understandable, understandable. Alright, Slow King is in, Corviknight clicks Brave Bird, and now proceeds to win the rest of the game. GG. This game is over. Alright, that was definitely a roller coaster ride of a game. Way more interesting than Steel versus Water usually is. Because usually it just comes down to, oh, Ferrothorn got burned, I guess the Steel user loses the rest of the game. Or, oh wow, the Water user lost their Keldeo for no reason, guess the Steel user wins the rest of the game. Usually it turns out like that, but this game was like, whew. We had a really rare X-Cassette actually make a really big play. And we saw a Jirachi do a lot of work in this matchup, because Jirachi does do work versus Water. Traditionally, even in Gen 7 it did that, but like, this set was like, whew. Wall Breaker Jirachi is not something I thought I'd see in MPO, but it did work. It did quite a bit of work. And it was anti-rain too, with Thunder. It was, whew. Dang, that was pretty powerful stuff. But yeah, it is a tied series right now, so I don't know which generation Wanka and Maple are going to do next. Oh, is there another game going on? That's crazy. What game is this? Oh, this is Meatriolu7 versus whoever the hell Caramella Girls is. Looks like he's already won though, so it doesn't really matter. I don't really think there's anything Caramella Girls can do. But yeah, I guess they're both waiting for this game to end, so I guess I'll watch it while I'm here. Alright, Beast. Meatriolu7 won. I think that's the first game he's won his entire season. Which is kind of undeserved, because I think he got hacked and MU'd a bunch of times, which is really bad. But it's nice to see him actually win a fair game for once. Definitely deserves it. But yeah, nice job, Meatriolu7. Did a very good job. Very good job. Fire Mirror looks really annoying. I'm gonna rewatch this game later, off of camera, but yeah, just know that happened. Alright, Gen 7 game. Alright, my special... Why is there a stack attack on my screen? Bro, I swear this is like the 7th time I've seen a stack... No, not the 7th, but like the 3rd or 2nd time I've seen a stack attack in Gen 7. Like, what is going on with you people? Why do you keep bringing this mod? It never does anything. Like, it's way better on Rock than it is on Steel. Actually, no, I don't think that's true. I think it's better on Steel, technically, but, like... Why are you bringing this mod? Like, I guess it's good versus, like, Dragon, but you already do good versus Dragon? Like, I don't really get it. I don't understand why you're bringing this mod, but, like, okay. Anyway, the only thing Stack Attack does for Maple is essentially confirm that no other Pokemon has the Z move except for him. So this is going to be a really boring match. Although Magnezone is in against Heatran right now, Magnezone's switching out because Heatran absolutely demolishes it with Earth Power. That was kind of a power play by Maple77 going Heatran first and not anything else, because I think anything else would have lost to Magnezone except for like I think except for Lucario. Yeah, I think Lucario is the only thing that didn't get beat out by Magnezone turn 1. What the hell? It's HP Ground instead of HP Fire? Or is that HP... What hidden power is that? It has to be HP Ground, right? I feel like HP Ground from a Magnezone would have killed. But regardless, Heatran is at 10% right now. Bro, that's crazy. Why is he that set? That's actually such a CTB set. Like, it's like he knew he was doing the Steel Mirror. That's crazy. That's actually insane. You would never use that. You would never use that in a practical match. Well, he must have been prepared. Alright, Stack Attack is gone. I feel like Stack Attack could have done something in this matchup, but it's fine. He probably Volt Switches here. Volt Switches into something. I think Wanka still loses. Because Leru definitely has the advantage thanks to Lucario. I didn't get to see it. He's probably going to say something about Lucario. I don't know, Wanka. You have HP Ground Magnezone on a Steel team. I think that's kind of C-teaming, but yeah, Lucario definitely is anti-Steel for sure. He might put... Nah, he won't put in H. If his Heatran isn't Balloon, he's not putting it in. Huh? Why'd he sub again? That's crazy. He knew he didn't have enough HP. Whatever. I think this Heatran might be max speed. I feel like it is most of the time. Even on defensive sets, it's usually max speed, because like everything tries to speed creep to beat Heatran. Or maybe it's not max speed. Because Heatran has a lot of different spreads for a lot of different things. When it's not Balloon. Because when it's Balloon, it's max. But like if it's not Balloon, there's like a plethora of EV spreads that can be run on it. Alright, so yeah, he went straight for the Facade. I don't think Facade would have killed, in my opinion. Oh, this looks like it might have been anti-water? Nah, it's not anti-water. I still don't know what Magnezone is for. What HP Ground Magnezone hits that isn't Heatran? Because that's the only thing I can imagine it hitting. Yeah, Scizor gets walled by Celesteela, so he puts in Heatran. No Balloon on Heatran, so he's definitely... That was definitely the correct play in going Stack Attack the first time. Alright, Heatran's getting worn down now, and it looks like he... Okay, he does have leftovers, so that's good. But, I don't really know what else, Maple77... I mean, Leru is going to be doing in this match, so we'll see. Alright, he Leech Seeds the Magnezone, and that leads to... Okay, so Celesteela was trapped here, but because he doesn't want to lose a lot of HP on his Magnezone, even though I don't know why he cares, because he's not killing Ferrothorn. Is his Ferrothorn Spikes? His Ferrothorn is probably Spikes, yeah. And it doesn't even look like either side has hazard removal, which is interesting. Wait, yeah, neither of them have hazard removal. Is that normal? Oh no, they usually... Wait, neither of these two teams have X control. What the heck? Okay. I just realized that. I have not been paying attention. Yeah, neither of these teams have Excadrill, so... Alright, Wanka has to lose him on here, or he sends in Celesteela and gives a heavy chip to it. Celesteela, depending on its spread, it probably takes one. I'm assuming this is physical Lucario, but if it's special, I think Celesteela still takes a hit. It's probably physical, though. I think it's probably physical. Damn, I was wrong. It's special. Alright, so that's going to be harder for the Celesteela to wall, because he definitely switched in thinking it was physical. Or at least that's what I thought, at least. I don't know if his Celesteela is especially defensive. I gotta wonder. I actually don't know what Wanka does here. It looks like he already knows what he does, but I think... Actually, yeah, this is kind of a hard position for him to... Oh dear, what is this? Oh boy, Z-move. Goodbye, Celesteela. Alright, I think Lucario wins the rest of this game. Well, actually, no, he needs the Z-move to take care of Scizor. Oh my god, I said Scizor again. Scizor. He needs a... Need to take care of Scizor. Yeah. Wow. That just got deleted, even with a triple berry. That's crazy. Also, who hits? Lucario can potentially... Yeah, if he hits another focus... Oh my god, he hit another one. Okay, he doesn't hit here, right? Nope, he uses Vacuum Wave and just kills Magnezone. Magnezone gets dropped by so much stuff, it's crazy. Yeah, Heatran wins from here, so... As long as he doesn't let Scizor get out of control... Maple has this one in the bag, and I don't really think Scizor can go out of control in this matchup, especially if it's Facade. So I think this might be a wrap. Nasty plots again, because he definitely didn't get the Oko with a +2, because Scizor is stupid fat. He uses Vacuum Wave instead of anything else, and that's fair. That's fair. Alright, a nice 6-0 to close out the game between Leru and Wanka. That was definitely... The Bo3 started off kind of boring, but it got way more exciting as time passed on, so that was pretty good. But yeah, this Bo3 was definitely one of the most entertaining. Wasn't super hyped to watch the entire time, but it was definitely one of the more interesting matches. And I feel like it was definitely one of the, it's definitely very informative and very interesting to watch. Especially if you're like not like super engrossed in the competitive scene of Monotype. So, without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a rather long one, but definitely was one of the more fun watches. And I hope my commentary helped you guys a lot. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe for more. Like the video, comment, do whatever you want to do. My name's Namernan, and I hope you guys enjoyed.